What's going on, folks? Fight Day live chat, UFC Vegas 30, Gane versus Volkov. Nice and early start today, 1 p.m. Eastern, prelim start time. So from right now, just under 2 hours away. Did I oversleep a little bit? Yeah. Did I go to sleep at like 3, 4 o'clock last night? Yeah. Woke up at 9 to feed my dog, Alfred, who won't be making an appearance on the stream tonight, so don't be asking, or today. Um, and then I fell back asleep on the couch. And is what it is. We're here. Gonna do an abbreviated version, obviously, since the fights kick off, like I said, in less than 2 hours. I got a bunch of lock of the night and dog of the night challenges to input into the website so that I can get the bets live so people can follow along. Going to be a ton of Hail Marys and swinging for the fences on the Lock of the Night challenge tonight, since it is the last event. I believe there's only about 10 or 11 people out of the 76 people in the $25 game that are in the positive. So a lot of people are going to be, throwing all these crazy Hail Mary parlays at me. I'm interested to see if anybody will actually hit one tonight. Last week was quite unpredictable. Like I said, I went 3 out of 12 on picks last week. That was absolutely insane on predictions. Yeah, like I said, so Lock of the Night challenge actually wraps up tonight. I'll be paying out the winners tonight. New edition of the Lock of the Night challenge starts up for the UFC 264 card, but the deadline to sign up for that one is July 4th. I'm hoping uh I'm hoping that we top the numbers again. I'm also hoping that I can get the majority of people signed up sooner rather than later, because I always get wrecked on deadline day in terms of people that want to sign up. So if you're interested, hit me in the DMs on Twitter at MMALOT. And again, Lock the Night Challenge, very simple. You make one 5-unit bet every single event from UFC 264 all the way to the end of the year. Whoever accumulates the most amount of profit and places in the top 3 gets paid out with the pot. Current pot for the current game that's wrapping up tonight, $1,900 in the $25 game. That's a one-time $25 entry. And then what's the other one? In the $100 game, we had 43 people, so the pot there was 4,300. I also just realized somebody didn't. Shout out to my guy Chris Grieve. I did not even drop my plays yet. Again, like I said, it was going to be free for the public, so let me. I might as well give it to you guys. So I am going to go with Charles Rosa as my lock of the night play. That's been the big hoopla for the last little while, for the last day or two, ever since James came out and said that he's putting 25K on himself. I got Charles Rosa. I think it's an absolute mismatch. A lot of people are on a buy low spot on Charles Rosa here and completely ignoring him concerning his last 3 fights, but this is a completely different stylistic matchup that he should be able to take advantage of. People are saying, Justin James looks the best in his career, blah, blah, blah. I still don't think that's going to help out his cardio and keeping up with Charles. I think he's going to have that. Even if he decides to wrestle here, I think he's going to find himself get caught in a submission by the very active Charles Rosa. People say that, Charles Rosa got grapple fucked by Bryce Mitchell. Yeah, he absolutely did. He was getting twisted up in knots in that fight. But the Derek Minner one is the one that left a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths. But if they watch that fight properly, you see Charles Rosa hella active off of his back, arm bars, triangles, everything for days. But Derek Minner is very well trained and very savvy in the jiu-jitsu game, which is why he was able to stay out of it. And he had a decent enough gas tank to do so. With Justin James here, we have all the evidence in the world that he does not have a good gas tank. And sure, he has a bit of a wrestling background, but if he decides to get the takedown here and try to grapple fuck Charles Rosa, similar to how Derek Minner did, he's going to find himself in a submission, man. It's just a matter of time before he blows his wad and finds himself into a triangle, an armbar, a reversal even, Charles Rosa is very active off of his back, so I'm not worried about that path. And then again, if it stays on the feet, I think James has about a round or so of big power. After that, Charles Rosa should be able to start cruising with the volume, with the kicks, keeping the distance, and eventually, I think he eventually finishes Justin James as well. So there you guys go. Dog and I play plus 133, 1.5 units on the under 2.5 in the Julia Avila and Yulia Stoliarenko fights. Um, yeah, I think there's going to be violence there. I think Avila finishes her rather quickly. But even if she doesn't and Stoliarenko gets a win, again, 8 out of 9 victories by submission, specifically armbar, uh, there's a finished possibility on both sides. So I'm going to take the dog shot there. A couple people have been asking me if I weren't to have taken Charles Rosa, what would be my other lock of the night play? And I'd have to go with the under 2.5 in the Moicano and Herbert fight. I feel like, yeah, if I didn't have this Rosa pick, that would probably be my next one that I'm going to be taking. So there it is. I'm trying to raise up the energy right now because it is fucking early, and I did just wake my ass up about 20 minutes ago after, taking a bit of a nap. So yeah, I will be sticking around for about, like I said, just about half an hour. So we got about 25 minutes to go, taking all questions, comments, and concerns for the fights tonight. Hopefully we can end up making some money. Last week was kind of bad. The week before, kind of bad. And luckily enough for me, I like getting my bets done nice and early. So Lock of the Night plays the second fight of the night, and the Dog of the Night plays actually the third fight of the night. So hopefully we can start off with the bang with Rosa, and then Avila or Stoliarenko can find a finish and bring it on home for us. All right, let's see what the chat is saying. Mystic Sosa, what's going on, my brother? Ryan Grant in the chat, what's going on, buddy? Don't panic ours. Lock and I, what happened with Prediction Guru? None of my business. Tell me to shut up. I just don't find him doing videos with anyone since the Odds HQ channel stopped uploading. I don't think he really does videos like collab videos, right? Like me and him are cool. I know he's pretty cool with everybody else in the community. Uh, I've had him on the Ultimate Win show that I did, like my Friday night shows. I'll have him again. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, he doesn't normally collab with many people. I'm not sure. Chris Grieve, there you go. Dropped the Lock and I play for you, my brother. Nicholas Odd, he did a video 2 days ago. The real Russ, does James win today? I don't think so. Ruger Kev in the chat, let's cash some tickets. I believe he also signed up for the Lock of the Night challenge, so you will be going up against Ruger as well. Ruger, whatever it is. Good morning to you as well, sir. Chris Grieve, hope he cashes, but I don't trust his durability. I wouldn't bet on James. I'm still thinking of betting Feely. Interesting. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Preach. Nicholas James will wrestle. Seems he'll gas after one. Yeah. Wake up, fellas. Good morning. Good morning, guys. Jeez, you guys are killing me. Tajik basing, I was hoping you will reconsider the Rosa bet, but so be it. Nah. I made the bet a couple of days ago as well, too. I was nothing is going to unwaver from me from that. Again, I'm getting flashbacks to when I bet against him against Gavin Tucker as well. Everybody was like, what are you doing, dude? I knew what I was doing. Even though I got a little dicey there in that first round, I knew he was a much better fighter. I'm not going to bank on fighters that are one and doneers. You know what I mean? So I'm not worried about that. Time is not a lie. I think Dalby can pull the upside on the Dirty Bird. I think, like, my question marks about the Dirty Bird are still his durability. And I know not that Dalby's not this crazy knockout puncher, but still, like, the durability is more of a concern for me from Dirty Bird. But as long as he doesn't get knocked out, he should be able to go out there and absolutely style on Dalby. I have a little bit untracked on Means, to be honest. I think he's a good spot here. Isopor 112. Any concerns that Jenny is batting his whole purse? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Chris Grieve, first card in a while. I'll be missing live. Babysitting my little cousin, so I'll have to catch the card later. Ooh, I hate missing cards live. I think I missed last week's live. Yeah. Last week I was gone to a birthday party. Speedy family, I like my Brazilian parlay. What is your Brazilian parlay? Nicholas West in the chat. Let's catch them all today. Chris Grieve, he has sit and watched a few UFC fights. He seems interested at times. Alex Persu, main event does go the distance, right? I think it does. I think Gane wins by decision, to be honest. Robot Chicken Wings, what up, Lock? Would you have KCOH on the show? Don't know much about that dude. If he's a good dude, I know Robot Chicken Wings. I know you're a good dude. You are a good judge of character. At least I would trust so. If he's a good dude, I'll have him on the show. I don't know much about him. I think he's just a YouTube guy, right? If he's on Twitter, tell him to hit me up. Ruger Cav, Villanueva, Praknya, how you feel about fight not start round 3 -105? I think that's a decent line. I'm not completely sold on the fact is this fight is going to end inside the distance, but that is a damn good line, and I think that Villanueva will knock him out. I got you. I tend to follow all the guys after Odds HQ. I noticed the other day I don't see any clouds with him. Yeah, that's the thing though. A lot of guys in the space aren't doing collabs, right? That's another reason I really wanted to do this Ultimate Weigh-In show is to bring together guys that normally don't work together, and it gives you a different dynamic and a different type of feel, and people are enjoying the Ultimate Weigh-In show. Like I'm very happy with what it's come out to be. I believe I started it back in February or March, and it's been nothing but good to me, and I'm super excited about it and even the future of it. Speaking of which, for UFC 264, good Lord, I think I got a very solid lineup for you guys. Again, I'm trying to finalize one more guest that is just holding out on me for a second, but as soon as I finalize it, you guys will know. Jay Tucker, parlay for today, Volkov. I actually gone means like it, Avila, like it, not go to decision for Feely. I think Feely wins by decision. Not going to decision. Ike, yeah, I think Ike knocks him out. Shavkat, don't mind it. Moicano, don't mind it. Over 1.5 for value fight. Yeah, I like that. Couple of spots I don't like, but otherwise, it should be decent. Good luck. Ruger as in Rugger as in rugby. All right, I apologize. Rexy, I think yesterday's final weigh-in panel was my favorite to date. Uncle Weezy was a good anchor. Yeah, he was a solid guy. I'm very happy with how that episode turned out. That was a very, very fun and good episode. Those guys will definitely be back. Z's MMA, I can see Rosa keeping the distance. Jane's usually stuck in the mud. I always like when my guy Z agrees with me, so we'll see how it goes. Isopure, what's your second dog play if you had to pick one? I think I already dropped it under 2.5 in the Moicano fights. Ben, Marcin, Ike, Feely, Daniel, Moicano, Herbert, Kennedy, Danilo, all to not go the distance, plus Marcelo and Gane, 100 to win, 1347. Not bad. My only concern about the fight doesn't go to decision is the Feely and Daniel fight. Otherwise, I like everything else. Thank you, Mike Potts, for clearing that up. John Locke having second thoughts on DK, had Rosa but might switch to Demir. Something about the first fight always scores well. Yeah, I think if Demir wins, he could definitely get the knockout here. I think Rosa's a little bit more alive to get the finish though. But I do plan on changing the bed, yeah. Ryan Grant, gone by decision, seems tasty. I like that too. Salute, Robot Chicken Wings. Good luck to everybody. Kung Dao Chicken. Jane said his team is putting 25K on him to win. Does this make you nervous backing Rosa? It does not at all. Yeah, I'm not going to be answering that question for the rest of this stream because I'm expecting people to be continuously hammering me with that, just as they did yesterday. Don't give a fuck. Just as he released a video saying, I don't give a fuck that people are either betting against me or going to call me a broke man if I lose that fight. Don't give a fuck. That has zero variance on how a fight's going to play out. We've seen that happen time and time again. I think even what's his face, Cody Durden just put out a tweet with all of his tickets from when he bet on himself against Chris Gutierrez, and even like James Vick, famous for saying he always bets on himself. Doesn't mean shit. MMA Din is saying, "Oh, where do you get all the news and info for all the fighters before you do your breakdowns?" The tape index is obviously the big thing that I use. Uh, I believe, no, I don't have the link in the description, but Tape Index, something that I put together, a database. Pretty much everything is on one page for you. Links directly to fighters, all their fights, at least everything that I can find, dating back to 2013. And then yeah, just do the research, Google their names, check out some interviews. That's really about it. AA Bozer by decision, gone by decision, 100 to win, 750. I like that. I like it a lot. Tydrukin, what's going on, my brother? Salim Park, the fight started in an hour and a half. Ben, I was stuck between putting Feely Daniel or Rosa James. I ended up going with Feely Daniel, though. Hopefully, I made the right choice. Good luck today, and lock you the man, my brother. I appreciate it. Alex Persu, sorry if I missed it. What's your take on OSP? I think Bozer outstrikes him en route to a unanimous decision victory. Mike Potts, love the work you're doing. Keep it up, legend. Good luck, everybody. Enjoy the bras. Yes, appreciate the love, my guy. Charlie Nunn, appreciate all the info. Lock, Discord, Patreon, been fire. Appreciate the love, Charlie. If you are active on the Discord, what is your username? Just so I can have that reference. Also, we're halfway through the stream already. Again, only half an hour today. Fight starting early. I got a lot of shit that I want to take care of before getting settled in for the fights. Tajik Bey, the 25K narrative is absolutely irrelevant and is nothing but a distraction. Exactly. Thank you, Tajik. Yeah, I don't know if I believe that Justin James actually did that. I'm sure he did, but yeah. Robot Chicken Wings, I hear you. I'm fading Yancy too. Creo, KI, you think James would have bet his whole purse on himself if he was getting paid more to fight? Maybe. I will entertain this question. Yeah, maybe he wouldn't bet more on himself if he was getting paid more, but yeah, doesn't seem to be making great decisions. Brandon is saying, "What's your current lean on Fili Pineda?" It's going to be Fili by decision. Ryan Grant, should we hop on the early Wonderboy line? I would. I already have, honestly. I got him, I think, around minus 140, minus 150. I don't recall. It might even be up to minus 165 that I got him, but I think he cruises in that fight. Ty Drucken, what are the chances Gane shows us some power tonight? I'd be surprised if he tries to knock out Volkov here. I think he needs to be very disciplined, not falling over his punches, maintaining his distance. Yeah, I think we see him pick apart Volkov tonight. CNUN is my username. Duh, I should have figured that out right off the bat. AA Barcelos, Hosa, or Barcelos, Rosa, and Means 100 to win 400. I like that as well. Nick Dillard, would you rather put Alves money line or under 2.5 in a parlay? I'd rather put Alves. Rugger K. You still thinking Barcelos via decision? Yes. Zach Johnson, did you have a lock of the week this week? Yeah, I haven't. I didn't put it out on Twitter yet. I should have. I apologize. But yes, thank you, Grant. It is Charles Rosa. Again, I feel like I'm on an island in regards to the confidence level that I have on him, but I think he'll quickly remind people today once he actually steps inside the cage. Zach Johnson means is playing with fire, baby. I like Rosa. I like it as well. Again, I am fully aware that he could possibly get knocked out in the first round here. Again, knowing that, but having the comfort of knowing he's only ever been knocked out once in his career, people want to overvalue Derek Minner dropping him in his last fight. I truly believe he was underestimating the striking capability of Derek Minner and allowed that to happen. Obviously, he's going to be much more aware of what's going to be coming his way against Justin James here, and I think he'll avoid that. And yeah, I trust his durability to this point. I trust that he'll be able to eat whatever James is throwing. And again, I think James really telegraphs a lot of his shots, which is why I think that Rosa will be fine with it. Zach, I answered that question too many times over the last 2 days. It is not a worry. I don't worry at all. Those things have no effect on what's going on inside the cage. Ugh. Got about 10 minutes left, and since it seems like it's slowed up a little bit, I'll actually drop the over under parlay for you guys right now. Um, all right, get them pens and papers out if you guys are interested in the over under parlay for this week. I'm gonna go Rosa Janes under 2.5. I'm gonna go Avia Stolyarenko under 2.5. I'm gonna go um fuck. Herbert and Moicano under 2.5. I'm gonna go Means Dalby over 2.5. I'm gonna go Valiev Barcelos over 2.5. Same Prue Bozer over 2.5, and Volkov Gane over 4.5. For shits, I'm gonna go with $100 on this parlay. 4,400 bucks is the, or sorry, 4,300 is the payout on that, plus 43.29. So once again, James Rosa under 2.5, Stolyarenko Avila under 2.5, Herbert Moicano under 2.5, Means Dalby over 2.5, Valiev Barcelos over 2.5, Same Prue Bozer over 2.5, and Volkov Gone over 4.5. $100 brings me home $4,300. Let's see how this goes. I think we hit one 2 weeks ago, right? That one was, I think, 50 to win 1,500. So hopefully we can get that good luck this time around as well. DHJC, I'm with you, Lock. Rosa all day. He's the perfect 500 fighter, and the powder doesn't lie, boys, on the track for the big dub. Yeah. Mo Scream, Rosa, all day lock. James is a UFC caliber. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm not even gonna like why do people do this? I don't get it. I appreciate the sentiment in terms of what you're saying. Herbert is going to use his reach and I'll point Mike Connor. I'd be very surprised if he does that, but like get a life. I get what you guys are trying to do with those type of those names. Like makes zero sense. 0 cents. Does it bring you that much joy to make somebody say that word unintentionally? Like, oh, he said it. You guys are such dorks. Anyway, who you is saying Suns or Clippers today? You know I'm always riding with the Suns. Speaking of which, I don't think I actually bet them yet. What is they got to be dogs here, right? Oh, still -1 favorites, and I will still ride with them here. I'll put another 3K on them. 3,000 to win 2,800. Ryan Grant, live bet Rosa after one if he's down. Yeah, that's a good way to approach it as well. SD Crusader, at least the Mega Spammers didn't come back yet. That was weird as fuck that day. That was really weird. Daniel K, Suns -1. Yeah, I'm right there with you, brother. I think Volkov will clip Gane. Possibility. You know, I'm not ruling it out. But yeah, I think Gane stays away from the big shots and eventually just takes home a decision victory. Rugger Kev lean towards Alves KO or decision. It's decision, but like very little confidence. Please don't make a bet on this fight based on my take on it. I have very little like the least amount of confidence in that fight and the Feely fight in terms of the conviction that I have in terms of who's going to win and how there. So please don't listen to me regarding that. James Court, take Clippers today. Suns will close them out at home. Nah, it's too late. Air Watso, why do you bet way more on other sports than MMA? I bet the same amount on MMA, whatever I can get down. You know what I mean? I mainly use intertops and they have higher limits for other sports than MMA, but like on Charles Rosa alone, I have close to like across different parlays and straight picks and all that. I have close to 3K riding on Charles Rosa already. Like I put 500 as like just to give you guys consistency with units and all that type of stuff, making sure you guys don't go overboard. And I always try to like preach like as solid bankroll management as possible. But in July, I'm going to be like changing my $100 units to $200 units, considering how much success I've had with everything. Um, but yeah, I don't not bet just as high. I don't just bet $500 on my lock of the night plays or whatever. I have way more invested in them. Derek Locke, what do you think about Kayla Harrison's dominations at PFL 6? You see her jumping to 145 at UFC. I think it's going to be a little while still. How old is she anyway? I feel like time is not on her side. She's 30 years old. So yeah, she still has another maybe 5, 6, 7 years of solid competition. So no need to rush. Keep beating up on those women's, collect those $1 million checks. We'll see. John saying, I just hope Alvis shows up. I'm sure he will. I want to throw a little sprinkle better to lay off. Yeah, I gotta. Well, we got trolls as we always do. Trolls, we always do. I wouldn't even be surprised if it was still that guy. Robot Chicken Wings, I'm really rooting for Rosa now. Damn. Yeah, I think he gets it done. How is Rosa getting it done? Well, possibly decision, but I think the most likely outcome is as Jane starts to slow down, he'll find himself get trapped into a submission, maybe a club and sub. But I do think that Rosa gets the finish here. Um, I'm thinking more so sub. There we go again. Cash bags, lock, put it all on Gervonta Davis by KO. I'm telling you, it's free money. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of people with different takes on this Gervonta Davis fight, which leads me to believe I'm just staying the fuck away. You know what I mean? I don't know too much about boxing. Like I know the big names and all that stuff. I'll watch the big fights. From what I heard, Davis is going up in weight, and this Barrios guy is apparently pretty damn good. So yeah, I'm gonna stay away from that fight. Again, if Davis wins by KO, I'm fine with that. Kung Dao Chicken. I actually just dropped it. Just because I know you're my boy. Actually, you know what? You're on the Patreon, aren't you? So I'm actually going to be posting it on the Patreon as well. As soon as I wrap up this stream in about 5 minutes or so. So just keep your eyes peeled on the Patreon. I'll throw it up on there, and you can tail it at that spot as well. Again, quick reminder on the backside here: Lock of the Night Challenge. If you're interested, hit me in the DMs. $25 pool, $100 pool, cash bags. I appreciate it. Trust me. I 100% appreciate it. Not saying I don't trust you. But when I have like guys that I trust start telling me just be careful, just thinking that Gervonta Davis is free money. I respect them just as much. Yeah, like I said, $25 pool, $100 pool for the Lock of the Night Challenge. The current one uh the current game finishes tonight, and I'll be paying out all the winners. Again, I think we have close to about $6,200 in cash prizes I'm going to be paying out tonight after the challenge finishes up. And then I'm hoping that we can get an even bigger prize pool for the next game. Got a solid amount of people that are already signed up for the next game, and I have a good amount of guys that are coming back as well. So I'm hoping that we'll crack at least 100 people in the $25 game and at least 50 people in the $100 game. So if you're interested, again, slide in my DMs. But um, just a quick update. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 26 paid members so far for the $25 game. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people in the $100 game. There are a bunch of people that sent me entry fees overnight. So I still have to look through that. So I'm assuming those numbers are much higher. But yeah, if you're down, hit me in. All right. I'm going to take these last couple questions and I'm going to get out of here. Wail Al Gaban asking how many hours to the prelims. They start in about an hour and 10 minutes. So you got an hour and 10 minutes to get ready. James Court PFL 5 might turn out to be the most exciting card of the weekend. Fajeda switch kick miss was impressive. That was insane. That was a crazy kick. But that Sumatafa Mana guy, or whatever the fuck his name is, he's tough as fuck too. John Hess, yo, what's good luck? Let's get this cheese, bud. Yes, sir. Hunter M, I'm also much higher on roasting the spot, guys. Last night behind you, in my opinion. Hope I did not upset you, by the way. Oh, you're the one that was messaging us. Is that correct? All good, brother. All good. Mixed martial arts. What's going on, brother? I'm just about to hop off the stream as well. Daniel K. Confident play. That's not Rosa. The under 2.5 and the Moicano and Herbert fight. Pettis needs to retire. Yeah, that was a bad look from see you tomorrow, brother. Am I doing something tomorrow? Do I know you? James Cardozo, some ones have rocks for heads for sure. All right, I'm gonna hop on out of here. Appreciate everybody checking out the live chat again. An abbreviated version this time around. Fights kick off in just over an hour, so make sure you guys are prepped and ready to go for that. And yeah, good luck on all your bets, and we'll see you guys. Just because you are a regular here, I will come through with this for you. Before you go, give me your 6 most confidence picks. I like, again, if you're trying to make a 6-play parlay out of it, I don't think it's going to cash, but good luck. But I like Gane, I like Bozer, I like Rosa, obviously the under 2.5, and Moicano and Herbert. Means was that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? You need one more. Fuck it, throw in Rachmanov in there if you'd like. Chris Grieve, leaving you guys with some wisdom before I get it up on out of here. People are dumb luck, so they think a guy betting on himself means he will automatically win, even if the fighter doesn't have the skill or will to win. Exactly. All right. Good luck on your bets today, people. I might do a lucky late night, maybe. Again, somebody ragged on me last time when I had a losing event and said I might do one. And then he's like, oh, look, this guy fucking took his ball and ran home, didn't come online. Fuck y'all. I'm my own boss. I figure out when I want to come on. That night, I didn't want to come on. I was busy. I got baked as fuck and did not want to come on fucking TV or on YouTube. But there's always a possibility that I'll just do an impromptu lucky late night. It's been a long time since I've done a lucky late night, so maybe tonight. We'll see what's up. All right, good luck on your bets, and I'll see you guys whenever I see you.